All right, next up, you want to get it started?
Jacquez, it was obvious that Florida's passing offense was working today. Just what were they doing so well, and what were you guys not doing to stop it?
Really, they just we weren't prepared for how good their passing game really is. You know, we barely got any hits on the quarterback, and they beat us by that. We couldn't get no pressure back there, and they just picked us apart. And that's something we got to go in and fix it.
Nick Abler.
Hey, how hard is it just guarding a guy like Kyle Pitts?
It's hard. You know, he's a great player. At the end of the day, it's gonna make me a better player. You know, guarding somebody like that with the talent that he has. You know, I gave up that long on the touchdown, but one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna learn from it. You know, I'm gonna put that in my back pocket and learn from it.
Parrish.
I can't hear you well. I think you might gotta unmute your mic.
All right. You were talking about the inability to get pressure on Trask. Is that what led to the receivers being as open as they were sometimes, just the fact that y'all couldn't get him off his spot?
To answer that question, I think so. Like a lot of times he had times in the pocket, and a lot of times we got back there and we couldn't make the play. But at the end of the day, we just got to learn from. You know, first game, we're gonna still be aggressive. You know, like I said, I talked to the defense after this. I put this game on me. You know, to be the leader I'm supposed to be. I put this game on me, and come Monday, come next week, come to the rest of the season, I promise you, this will be a new Ole Miss defense. I promise you.
All right, Nick Suss.
Jacquez, how deflating is it when you have a situation like that, roughing the passer on Momo, and you guys have to get back out on the field after a call that it looked like you guys were off the field and got the stop?
It's hard. It's hard, but something that the coaches preach is so what now what. You know, all the time. A lot of times that the call's not gonna go your way, and we just gotta we gotta bounce back from it. And as you can see, at the end of the day, we didn't. They drove down the field and scored, but that's a hard call. I seen it when it happened. It wasn't roughing the passer, but at the end of the day, he threw the flag. He's not gonna pick it up. So what now what? We gotta respond better to
And Jake Evans.
Yeah, Jacquez. You know, today just being kind of a toss-up, being a different game day experience for you guys. You know, you didn't go to Tupelo, you didn't have Walk of Champions, you didn't come into a packed stadium. What was just kind of the atmosphere like, and how how do you get yourself fired up to play in front of a smaller crowd and just kind of in a different atmosphere?
Honestly, it was more people than I expected in the crowd. I thought it was going to be empty, but it wasn't. So really, to me, the atmosphere was there. You know, the stadium wasn't as packed, but the atmosphere was still there on third down. You could still hear the crowd yelling. So, I mean, it might not be as much people, but really it's the same atmosphere.